time now for the Bear Show. 11 o'clock news today. Late Wednesday, November 11th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I am late night, 11 o'clock news at 9 there. Top straight at 11 o'clock on this late Wednesday night. There is in Akron, where Roberta Porter was driving her grandson throughout that city when a plane dropped out of the car. It slammed in an apartment building, causing an incident of boom and flames and smoke. Milwaukee. For months, the Republican presidential race has been animated by the parties in great anger about the state of the country and equally undefined hope of candidates with American political action in the era of civic renewal. Columbia, Missouri, at first began grade, just chucked in the comments and questions from no. Roommate at the University of Missouri, Senator Gritz's house today started here as black students seen in campus driven by race at the University of Missouri. Des Moines, Iowa, a swift line of tornadoes and thunderstorms over tree limbs and power lines and tore up roofs as it marched across Iowa on Wednesday. In San Francisco, police in San Francisco shot and killed a gunman near St. Luke's Hospital Mission District after a man appeared on Hill Berta Tower in a construction site and pointed a rifle at the hospital. Jerusalem, in a stinging rebuke to Israel, the European Union insisted on Wednesday that some of the goods produced on the land seas in the United States must be labeled and made in settlements and mandate that added to Israel's deep unease over a growing. Islamabad Afghan security forces fired warning shots to disperse angry protesters in Kabul after some of them tried to storm the gate of the presidential palace. In Stockholm, Sweden will impose the temporary border controls from Thursday in response to a record influx of refugees. Our trying to ran for a country known in its open door policies also threw down the gauntlet of EU nations in the migration crisis. In Ljubljana, Slovenia began erecting razor wire fence at its border with Croatia on Wednesday to stem in an inflow of migrants as winter closes in on the countries in an overtime and the border controls. New Mexico community of Los Alamos marks open in the Manhattan Project Park. When President Obama unveiled his plan to help as many as 5 million immigrants get out of the shuttle, the White House insisted it would not rewrite a law but merely use an prosecution direction to decide whether it should be deported first. U.S. Navy officials chose Facebook Chief Operating Officer Sheryl Sandberg to christen her newest submarine. Sandberg, known for a leading campaign to advocate women's empowerment and has a standing relationship with the Navy, according to it. Jack Youth, half a famous twin duo, raised a part of Jack Knopf's good pictures crypto Hollywood movie. It's good, but no one would believe it as he is dead. Tokyo. Asian shares a shrug of early losses of the crude oil prices pulled away from the overnight lows. While the Australian dollar grabbed the spotlight in the church after a much stronger than expected employment record. For more than a decade, Macy's Incorporated boss Terry Lundergan defended the judicial department store coming up out of retailers testing on new selling formats and trying to clamp down on its discounts in the name of few tactics. The world's king of beer believes that dreaming big with a $1 billion potential production in the Anheuser-Busch InBev and London and the quarter top rival SAB Miller. Cost was on the verge of running on a brewing empire that would sell more than there are so many stars in the center of the galaxy, and finding these rare stars is really like looking for a needle in a haystack, said astronomer Andrew Casey. Using Doppler tomography, scientists captured an image of asteroid being torn apart by a white dwarf star, forming the disk similar to that of Saturn. A research on high temperature and high density plasma confirmed its using magnetic fields could lead to a fulfillment of a fusion energy. Mars and its moon Phobos are far closer together than the Earth, and its moon causes a strong gravitational pull that will eventually tear the moon apart. A mother of 3 with failing kidneys is trying to raise money so she can get a life-saving kidney transplant, so-called Nuri Vergara. 42 had no idea her kidneys were failing until she went for the routine physical 2 years ago, according to her. Brazil. Health Minister Marcelo Costa said on Wednesday that a 46-year-old man came from Guinea is being tested Ebola after the official shut down public health region where he first got medical attention. Diabetes experts called on world leaders on Thursday to use sugar tax to fight obesity, including such a move would save lives and slash health care budgets. Okay. Take a look at New England Insulars here in Boston, Massachusetts. A 3-car motor accident. Route 20 in the near Old Strawberry Hill. Checking 4 parts. Here, channel new times now, level 5. Time for Trevor report on this. Late Wednesday night. 95 in the northbound side, a little slow before Route 495 in Foxborough here. San Francisco Expressway, the step inside is backed up from the Mass Pike all the way up to the Dorchester doing an exit here on the San Francisco Expressway, the step inside around 3-8 in Quincy, so expect delays here. Mass Pike also, so from the Pike from San Francisco Expressway out to the Boston University, the 290 is looking good from Melbourne to Marlborough, except we get a little accident here on 290 eastbound side and then Auburn here. 146 on the northbound side, a little slow from the Mass Pike line to 290 Worcester here. Route 20 eastbound side, a little slow before Freshbound Parkway and Cambridge here. 495 on the southbound side, a little slow before Route 3 in Lowell. 495 to 93 intersection in Andrew, a little slow here. 93 on the northbound side, a little slow in the toll plaza here. And the main traffic on the southbound side, a little slow in the Gunner stretch here. Take a look at MBTA alerts here on the subway. It is looking good here. Commuter rail looking good, and on the ferry they are looking good. Here, telling the news time is now 11:06 and it's late Wednesday night here. Time to have a weather report here. And looking at the radar situation, it shows some spotty rain showers around the midfield and Natick stretch, and a little line of the rain showers from south of Airfall stretching in the Worcester through Ware and Southwidge, and some spotty rain showers around Dorchester and stretching around Cambridge, and another line of rain showers east of Springfield stretching in Stafford, Taunton, Windsor, and then through Hartford here, and a little line of rain showers from New Haven down for Bridgeport down 95. And some patchy rain showers off the Outer Cape in the Islands there, off Parmesan, and some spotty rain showers east of Concord, New Hampshire here, and some patchy rain showers east of Hooksett, Manchester, and Derry, New Hampshire here. And now, a look at your 7-day forecast goes like this. Overnight, Patchy Valley up to 40 above Scottsdale, low about 41 degrees. North about 3 to 7 miles an hour here. For Thursday, showers may after 2 p.m. Patchy Valley before 8 a.m. 155 degrees and comfortably Kevin. Saffron 6 miles in the morning. Chest base is 9%. New Principal Rod splits at 10 in the minute 12 volt. Thursday, showers like May before midnight. Cloud skies gradually pick up from Park Scottsdale about 46 degrees and west about 8 miles an hour. Chest base is 6%. New Principal Rod to less than 10 minutes 12 volt. Friday, most skies about 37 degrees and northwest about 8 to 6 miles at highest. 34 miles an hour here. For night, most skies about 35 degrees and northwest about 14 miles an hour. Just highest 25 miles an hour. Saturday, sun skies about 49 degrees. Saturday night, most skies about 28 degrees. Sunday, sun skies about 52 degrees. Sunday night, most skies about 35 degrees. Monday, sun skies about 58 degrees. Monday night, most skies about 37 degrees. And for Tuesday, most sun skies about 58 degrees. Tuesday, Park skies about 42 degrees. For Wednesday, Park skies about 61 degrees. Currently in Norton here, it is 48 degrees and funky mist skies, giving to the 89%. That is going to be it. Bye. Pure Chill, 11 o'clock news it is. Late Wednesday night, November 11th, 2015. Pure Say good night. See you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night.